G'day punters, welcome back to Bet or Forget for another weekend reviewing Group 1 spring racing. Gee, it was a good weekend. Benny Sid's down there in Victoria, Louis Herman Watt here. We'll talk about Victoria in just a bit. Actually, Mr Brightside, that's where he was. Ben, I gotta say, I think this is the most consistent horse over a long period of time now. Is he the best horse? Does he have the championship belt going around in Australia? Bet or Forget.
Bet, Louis, 1,000,000%. Mr Brightside. He demolished him on the weekend. His form is outstanding over the last few seasons. As you said, they keep challenging him. Pride of Jenni took care of him earlier on in the year, but he bounced back on Saturday. It was very hard to do what he did, and to put her away late and keep grinding away after dragging the field up. He dropped him, and yes, he is the best miler in the country, and I think the best horse.
I just think the way he fends off every great class of horse that comes at him now, season after season. And Pride of Jenni is the latest one, so let's talk about her, because I did have my queries about her. I think you think she's back to her best. I'm going to say she isn't back to her best, and she's going to find it really hard to get to that level. I know she's rated okay, actually really well this week, and it was a massive run barring Brightside. But I just fear that she won't recapture that Queen Elizabeth sort of scintillating, spectacular form again. Bet or Forget, she gets back to her best.
I think she will get back to her best, Louis, and I think she was close to it on the weekend. I think she just takes a couple of runs to get right. And when once there, she will hold that form. Look, she's not going to perform like that day she did in Sydney every week. It's just too hard on her. But she will win again at the top level, I think.
She's a beautiful mare, and she's so good for racing because she's something that creates talking points. Speaking of, every week we sit here, you and me, and do you know what I've noticed we're talking about? The Everest. And I've got something for you Victorians. I think the Everest is threatening the Melbourne Cup as the most talked about race in the spring. I really do, just the dynamics with the 3-year-olds, with the studs, with the slot holders. It's what we're talking about. So, are you going to stick up for your Melbourne Cup, your pride of joy?
Of course I am, Louis. Yes, it's highly talked about, the Everest, and it's very exciting this time of year. I'd say it surpassed the Caulfield Cup, but it won't take the top spot from the Melbourne Cup. You can't beat the Melbourne Cup, Louis.
I have a sneaking suspicion you're thinking about those $10 around Growing Empire as well in the futures there, Benny. It's a wonderful race, mate. Hey, enjoy your week, guys. We'll be back to talk more punting at the end of the week. That is Bet or Forget.